You know, the other day I woke up and realized I'm starting a business in what the public thinks is the most boring sector. I'm also starting this business at the worst possible time. I mean, what good is a wealth manager when everything's going great? I mean, who needs financial advice when their investments are just doing better and better and better? So I realize this is going to be a pretty fair challenge, but I'm up for it. You know, I've never been one that's been scared to fail. I've never really thought about failing. So I know that this is going to be the next great challenge, you know. And I want to do things differently. I've never been one to do things the same as everybody else. And so, you know, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I mean, the first thing that I've got to do is I got to do things differently, you know. Nobody sits in a chair and talks to a financial advisor for hours and hours. You don't go to a stuffy office. You don't, sit with a guy that's wearing a suit. And so the first thing for me is I got to change all of that. So I chose the name Jazz because, jazz musicians stand out. They're obviously so talented that they can adapt to any situation and still make things seem really, really interesting. So that's why I chose the name, So it's a constant reminder to me to do things different, All right, so how do we make this business stand out and not seem so boring, right?
So the way in which you do that is you allow your personality to come through, and with that, then your knowledge comes through, and you make it interesting because people are interested in what you're saying because they like you and they get you, they feel you.
All right, but how do we translate that into social so it doesn't come across like immature or irresponsible? Like, I want to have that personality, but how do we make that visual?
You just have to be yourself, and it also that means you have to work in an environment where you feel yourself and your surroundings, and that creates the whole presence that you put out.
Let me look into the price.
Hey, how's it going? Very, very good. I'm gonna do a cappuccino. Just a small cappuccino would be great.
Small?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so you know what a Roth IRA, right? The Roth IRA? You know what those are? Yeah, so we're gonna see a lot of Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs, right? So think of they're basically the same, but like a traditional IRA, you have people, they're investing their money tax-free, meaning they're gonna pay taxes when they take it out later in the future. Whereas a Roth IRA is the opposite. So it's assumed that they've already paid tax, and so then when they take their money out in the future, they won't be paying taxes. So one is taxed on the way in and one is taxed on the way out. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect, The industry itself is like changing. There's this big sort of shift into different technology and letting the customer keep their actual account rather than send money to an advisor. So I don't know, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.